Hello friends, myself S V Nishandar. Today we start the new topic, compressor. Welcome back. Please subscribe my channel, Siddhanath Nishandar. Okay, we know first we go through the introduction. The function of compressor is to take definite quantity of air, compress it and deliver it. Okay, at the required pressure. It is very important. Okay, if you know the compressor is a work absorbing or work developing device, it is a work absorbing device. Okay, it takes some power, maybe from the electric motors or the IC engines. Okay, now we see the compressor uses. We know the number of applications. Some of applications have mentioned here in acid and chemical industries, in agriculture and processing of food, aircraft industry for riveting. Okay, and also we know in gas turbine, there the axial flow of compressor mostly used in construction industry, bridges, road buildings, dams, tunnels. Okay, in mining operations, in automation, in spray painting, for supercharging of IC engine. Okay, some of the furnace like a cupola for operating brakes on buses, trucks. Okay, we know the airbags in supercharging of IC engine. There's a turbo engines. These are the applications. Okay, today we go through the most important part is the classification. Okay, classification based on working. Okay, the compressor based on its working means is reciprocating compressor, rotary or maybe centrifugal. We know that the if you see most of the times in garage there is a reciprocating compressor. It may be single stage or it may be two stage. Rotary compressor such a way that like a roots blower and the centrifugal like a impellers base. The classification based on number of stages, single stage and multi-stage. In other words, if there is a single cylinder or according to we remember situate that the number of cylinder. If there is single cylinder, it is single cylinder. If there are two cylinder, if the two cylinder or more than two, it is the multi-cylinder. That is single stage or multi-stage. Classification based on action of air, single acting and double acting. Okay, in single acting or double acting, there is simple above the piston. Okay, suppose there is a piston cylinder arrangement and that above the one side of the piston there is only suction and the delivery valve. Such case we call as a single acting cylinder. Okay, and the both side of the piston it is the suction and delivery valve. It is called as a double acting cylinder or double acting compressor. Classification based on according to duty, low pressure compressor, medium pressure and high pressure. For low pressure, the pressure is below 10 bar. In medium pressure is in between 10 to 80 bar. And in case of high pressure, there's more than 80. Okay, here is 80 bar. More than 80 for high pressure. Classification based according to cooling. It may be air cooled or water cooled. If you see the two-wheelers, there are for the heat capacity of the CC is low. Mostly there is air cooled. But in case of go through the car engines, the heat generation rate is high. So we go through the water cooled. Such way that compressor also there is air cooled compressor and water cooled compressor. The classification based on according to principle of operation is very important. If you understood these two concepts, the chapter is very simple. Whole compressor is working on these two phenomena. The compressor is either positive displacement or either it is a dynamic compressor. Okay, if we increase the pressure, there are two methods. Generally, we know there is one method is by reducing its volume and increasing its pressure. Such compressor we call as a positive displacement where the volume is goes on decrease and pressure increases. But in case of dynamic compressor, we imparting the kinetic energy on the air and then that kinetic energy is converted into pressure energy. Such compressor is called as a dynamic compressor. These two phenomena is very important. If you know, if you understood which compressor under which criteria is going on, then chapter is very simple. Okay, classification based on according to principle of operation is low pressure compressor, medium pressure compressor, high pressure compressor. Okay, the delivery capacity less than 0.15 this low pressure, medium pressure for 0.15 to 5 m³ per second, and for high pressure is more than 5. Okay, some definitions are very important. They ask in various exams what do you mean by compressor ratio, compressor capacity, FAD, swept volume. First is the compressor ratio. It is the ratio of discharge pressure, okay, to the suction pressure. It is the ratio of PD upon PS, discharge pressure to the suction pressure. Okay, that is the outlet pressure to the inlet pressure. Compressor capacity is the volume of air delivered by a compressor expressed in m cube per minute. The very competitive exam is asked always the capacity of compressor is measured in what unit, that is m cube per minute. The volume of air delivered by compressor, that is m cube per minute. Free air delivered, it is the volume of air delivered under conditions of temperature and pressure existing at the compressor intake. Okay, we know that according to altitude there is change in entropy. The normal temperature pressure condition vary according to altitude, conditions, positions. So at what condition the air is delivered, okay, and that condition is equal to that intake condition of that air. Such definition, that such phenomenon is called as a FAD. We again repeat, it is the volume of air delivered under the conditions of temperature and pressure existing at the compressor intake. Okay, and then last is the swept volume. It is the actual volume of air taken during suction stroke. The swept volume also term goes in the ice engine also. The what amount of the charge is swept by the piston from BDC to TDC. Similarly, in case of compressor, the term is swept volume such a way that it is the actual volume of air taken during suction stroke. What amount of air sucked when the piston moves from the TDC to BDC, what amount of air sucked by the piston in the cylinder, that phenomena we called as a swept volume. Okay, we just go through the again this classification. In next video I will start the compressor. Thank you.